I've been gone for such a long time. It's great to be back. I'm ready to get back into reviewing tech again. So today I'm going to be reviewing my Mac Mini. But anyways, first of all, I would like to get something clear. I no longer have the Mac Pro. Reason being is because it was kind of getting old, and it was kind of slowing down a little bit. But it was still a quick machine. It was a 2008 Mac Pro, 8-core, 3.2 gigahertz, 8 cores. So there was the 3.2 gigahertz each, basically, 2 processors, 4 cores each. So basically 8 cores total. And it was a good machine, but it was having problems. It was just kind of slowing down. So I decided to kind of just get rid of it and get a Mac Mini, and that's the computer kind of started out with. So right now I'm going to show you guys it and show you guys my new setup because I haven't done a video in such a long time. So let's get to it. Guys, so here's my Mac Mini, and unfortunately I'm using my iPad Air 2 to record because my camera's dead. So anyways, this is my setup. I got my charger right here. It's like, I don't know the brand of it, but I'll have to look it up for you guys later. I'll send you guys a link in the description. But this is my Mac Mini right here, 2012. I'll explain in just a minute. Here's my hard drive. And right here is my new gigantic Asus 27-inch A279PQ monitor. The resolution is 1920 by 1080. And this right here, here's the Apple keyboard right here. My mouse, Logitech M705, great mouse. And I recently upgraded to an iPhone 6 Plus, 6S Plus, because I used to have an iPhone 6 and I thought it was too small. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to upgrade to the 6S Plus because Apple is just, they're not doing that great with the 7. And to me, you know, the 7's not really that revolutionary. So I'm waiting for the 7S Plus. So, and right here, I've also got the new Apple TV, and I haven't done a review on that. So I'll do that on a review. I'll do that review very soon. So right here, guys, this is the Mac Mini 2012 edition. Let's take a look. It's very boxy, of course. It's the other. I'm sure you guys remember the other one where it was pretty much a big box. Now, but now it kind of just slimmed it down. And so they have removed the disk drive, which is to me okay because I really don't use a disk drive anymore. So the back, we've got the power port, Ethernet port, Firewire 800 port, HDMI port, Thunderbolt port, 4 USB 3.0 ports, which operate at 5 gigabits per second, SD, XD card slot, audio out, audio in, and the fan. This machine, the processor is a 2.3 gigahertz Intel Core i7 processor, has Turbo Boost 2.0. Clock, it has and the speed goes up to 3.3 gigahertz in Turbo Boost mode when that's activated, and that allows the processor to temporarily overclock itself for a temporary amount of time for applications that need the extra power. And this this machine has 16 gigs of RAM, and it also has a 256 gigabyte solid state drive by Samsung, the Samsung 850 Pro with 3D VNAND flash, and this machine's been running great. So let's turn it on and let's see what it's got on it. There we are. Took like 10 to 12 seconds to boot up. So anyway, guys, also another reason why I got this machine is because, like I said, the Mac Pro is getting too old. I just needed something newer. And this machine, it's pretty fast. It's not like the Mac Pro 6 core, which is like, 6 cores, hyper threading with 12 cores. But the Mac Pro is really nice, but it's just too expensive, so that's why I kind of went back with the Mac Mini, and I'm perfectly happy with it.
Alright guys, so this, like I said, this is the desktop of my Mac Mini. So I pretty much just got all my usual applications here, Safari, messages, all the usual stuff. I use this machine basically for video chatting, well not really video chatting, use it for video editing, word processing, talking with friends, and this machine can pretty much work for anything I throw at it. I also use Photoshop on it too. So here's, like I said, here is the The specs, like I said, at 2.3 gigahertz Intel Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, Intel HD graphics 1536 megabytes. The reason that is because it's shared VRAM with the RAM, basically. And 16 gigs of RAM, and like I said, 256 gig solid state drive. So this machine works really, really, really good. And for example, I'll just open up Final Cut Pro. And this machine works fairly fine. It works really good for anything I throw at it. It's like there's no issues here. I'm very happy with it. It's quick. And also I noticed that the other Macs don't support Apple's new version, Mac OS Sierra, but like I said, this machine was really good and it works perfectly for me. And Photoshop even runs on it as well. So it runs really well for what it does. It's fast. So I'm enjoying this machine, and hope you guys like this review. If you guys want any other questions, slap that like button and subscribe. Thank you.
So guys, that completes my review of the Mac Mini 2012 edition. I paid for the machine. I paid for it was like $800 or so on Amazon, and I didn't want to go for the 2014 Mac Mini because you can't upgrade the RAM. You can't really upgrade the drive on it. Everything's soldered in. Apple's making everything a lot harder to upgrade now, since everything is just they're making pretty much everything soldered in. So like pretty much they want you to pay at their store. You get what you get. But for us consumers, we want to be able to upgrade. So reason why I didn't want to go for the 2014 Mac Mini, because the 2012 Mac Mini has upgradable RAM and solids and hard drive stuff, and it runs fairly well for what I need it for, and I can see myself being very happy with this machine. So